18 forecast with meteorologist Chad Evans. Certified by the National Weather Association. Weather from where you live.
Well, hopefully you were one of the lucky ones that actually got some much needed rain over the weekend. Some isolated locations really picked up a lot, over 2 inches, a few select areas, but it's dry today, just a few scattered cumulus clouds after a really foggy start in places this morning. But notice the storms out here in Missouri and more storms up in the Dakotas. That's a warm front. In fact, that's the same little cold front that slid through and brought us the slightly cooler air today. Well, it's going to move back north as a warm front, and it's going to allow the heat wave, which has been really sandwiched here and constricted to Texas and Oklahoma, to rapidly expand to the north and northeast. And yes, we're looking at another pretty intense heat wave by later on this week. Renaissance Cam, beautiful day really, but you know, it shows you how relative heat is around here. Because after a high of 101 last week, 89 feels great. Feels nice outside. 90 Frankfort, Burlington, 90 Crawfordsville, 88 in Fowler, but it's still humid. But boy, 96 beats 117 any day. 96 is what it feels like Lafayette, Frankfort, Burlington, though it still feels like 100 at Perrysville and 91 at Remington. Still pretty warm as we head into the evening. 82 at 9 and by 11. Winds calming down, 74, and we're looking at some patchy dense fog in places overnight tonight. So another heat wave later on this week. Once that warm front comes through, heat index to 115 and perhaps a few widely scattered storms, though again, very hit or miss, not only tomorrow, but also later on in the week and towards the weekend. Tonight, though, 65 Rochester, 66 Monticello, Lafayette, and Frankfort, 67 Attica. This will be the coolest evening of the entire week. 66 Pine Village, and pretty hot tomorrow. Temperatures are going to warm up very nicely, right around 90 to about 92 degrees area-wide, and I think it will even get warmer as we head towards midweek. In fact, highs rising into the lower 90s, perhaps the middle 90s by Wednesday. So there's your 90 for tomorrow. There's the warm front right here. Now, I think most of the day will be dry, but I can't rule out a few widely scattered storms towards evening, and as we get into tomorrow night, that front moves north and Wednesday's dry, but the heat will really crank up Thursday into Friday. Highs around 97, heat index to 115. Saturday, a weak little cool front will gradually wobble southward with a few widely scattered storms. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, at least a few scattered storms as we get into next week. And by next Wednesday, upper 80s, another brief little cool down. So there you have it. Tomorrow, a few widely scattered storms very late in the day into tomorrow night. A couple may hang on into early Wednesday morning, and then the heat is on. After 93 on Wednesday, we'll be up to 97 Friday and Saturday. And notice the overnight lows only in the upper 70s. But at least we got a couple storms in the forecast as we head for the weekend.
Okay, Chad, thank you.
Well, with a wave of patents